Good morning, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me today. We're going to go ahead and try to do the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. campaign again. We're going to start with Black Widow. Get shuffled up. And once I'm done shuffling, I will put the villain out, because there should be a villain, not a villain, a minion in play. At the beginning, where's that quick strike? Here he is, in Commando. And we will draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Don't need the safe house yet. And I can use power just to pay for surveillance team, so I'll keep that and Homeland Intervention. Okay. Alright, I'm going to use the power of justice to pay for surveillance team. I'm going to use Homeland Intervention to exhaust surveillance team to remove the 2 threat from Widow's Web. Nick will flip to hero form. Nick will attack Widow for 2. And I will spend the genius to play concentrated fire. Deal 4 damage to an enemy. It gains range if it defeats the enemy. Either place suit threat on my form or change back to stealth suit form. And we'll kill the Commando and go back to stealth form. Let's see if that worked. I'll straighten up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so she will put a threat on Widow's Web. Black Widow will attack, but it turns into a scheme because of the stealth ability. So for 2, nothing. So 1 goes to me and 1 goes on the scheme. For 2 for you, 1 for me. Widow will, bad card is, I am stunned. And I take a damage. It's my turn again. Alright, so 2, 3. 3 resources. Play Monica Chang. After Monica enters play, search my deck, hand, and discard pile for a copy of Surveillance Team and put it into play. And put their counters on. And give them extra counters. So Snitch Team is in full effect now. Yeah, buddy. I'm going to use Quake to pay for Gemma for later. And I'm going to exhaust to get rid of the stun. We'll pop 2 surveillance teams, get rid of 2 threat. Monica will just hang out for a little while. Everybody will straighten on that end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we're going to put 1 threat on Widow's Web. Widow will scheme for 2 plus 3, 4, 5, bring it to 6. I take 1 of those, so it goes to 5. And my bad card is Aim Abductor. And again, we find Abduct Superhumans and put it back into play. So when revealed, tuck the ally you control with the most remaining hit points under Abduct Superhumans. Otherwise, place 2 threat on Abduct Superhumans. If it is not in play, we put it into play. Alright, so now that's here. We're going to use 2 surveillance teams and get rid of these guys. 2. Remove 2 threat off Widow's Web. Monica will exhaust to remove a threat from Abduct Superhumans. Alright, the flying car is the best bet, so Gemma will exhaust to provide 1 and a covert surveillance for 2. To play the flying car, Nick's going to exhaust to remove a threat from Widow's Web, and he'll take that. Fury will exhaust the car to ready Nick, and he'll remove all, and Nick will exhaust again to remove all threat from Widow's Web and get it back. And I will use spray fire to play for covert surveillance. Remove 2 threat from a scheme, so we'll take that 1 threat and put it on Nick. And we'll keep Helicarrier for next turn. Alright, everybody will straighten. We're keeping Helicarrier 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Ooh, this is good. Furious Watch, Strength, and EM Shield, Intelligence Analysis, and Helicarrier. Alright. Widow puts a threat on Widow's Web. She schemes for 2 plus 3, total of 4. Becomes 3 because I'm taking one of those. Aim Abductor's taking 1. Aim Abductor puts 1 on there, I take it as well. But now I'm at the max, so I'm going to have to start using some of these threat counters. And my bad card is Dance of Death. Reveal 1 damage to a character I control. Nick will take that 1 damage. Reveal 2 damage to a second character I control. Monica, okay, that's unfortunate. Deal 3 damage to a third character I control. I don't control 3, so. Alright, Gemma's going to exhaust a 1 for Fury's Watch. I'll pay 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's 3. To pay for a Helicarrier. And I'll also play Intelligence Analysis for 0. I will exhaust a surveillance team to move a threat from Widow's Web. Nick will thwart for 2 to remove all threat from Widow's Web. The flying car will exhaust to remove a threat to ready. And Nick's going to attack for 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put 7 on Widow. Sorry, this should have flipped to Assault. That's fine, because Nick's going to go to Alter Ego this turn, and he will flip it to Stealth again. And everybody will straighten. Draw back up to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Alright, so we got a waylay, a spray fire, homeland intervention, covert surveillance, Colson and Maria Hill. Alright, so we'll put a threat on here. Widow schemes for 2, 3, 4. Aim reductor for 1, so a total of 6. And bad card is covert ops. I'm confused. Oh no. Black Widow schemes for 2, 3. Alright, so 9. I'm not dead, but this is not good. I know I can handle this. Alright, so we're gonna flip back to hero form. Fury will exhaust to get rid of the confuse. I'm going to play Homeland Intervention to 2, 4, 6. So basically exhaust 3 shield cards I control. The 2 surveillance teams and gem accounts as shield to remove 6 threat from a scheme total. So flying cards can exhaust and remove to ready Nick. I will use to have the helicarrier to thwart down to use 1 to pay for covert surveillance. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. So yeah, I'll do that. And put that threat on my suit. So you're done. Make sure you will thwart for 2 to remove that to 0. So all the threats gone from that, I will then use the suit ready. 1, 2, 3 to pay for waylay and deal 7 damage to an enemy. If that last thwart removed the last threat from a scheme, it did. So it goes to 14. Widow only has 13 health, so she goes to stage 2. Place 2 threat on the main scheme. And I go to whatchamacallit form. Oh, assault form, yeah. Alright, what else do we do after that? Alright, so everybody's gonna straighten. Draw 5. I want to keep Maria, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Alright, so threat goes up by 2 now because she's in stage 2. Now she attacks me for 2 plus 3, okay. And then Reductor attacks me for 2 more. Oh dear. Alright, bad card is the Gauntlet, so she retaliates going forward, okay. Alright, so Nick's gonna thwart to get 2 off of this. Actually, the car will. No, wait, I won't do that. Yeah, so wait. Surveillance team, I'll exhaust or remove 1. Surveillance team, I'll exhaust or remove the other 1. Remove the 2 counters before I forget. I'm going to pop a flying car. Nick will ready. Nick's going to attack for 2, 3, 4, 5. on Black Widow, retaliate for 1. Oh no, wait, this is supposed to be here still. Okay, that's fine. I just screwed that up. I shouldn't have gotten rid of that. And drop a practice plan to keep ready. Exhaust helicarrier to reduce by 1, 2, 3 to play Maria Hill. Yeah, this is I screwed up, but this is the best thing to do, so I'm going to flip to alter ego form. I'll use infiltrate to flip the suit back. And I'm going to straighten everybody, so. And we draw back up to 6. Maria is in place, so I can do stuff with her. So I got surveillance team, concentrated fire, under surveillance, eye patch camera, specialized training against super spies. Okay, better, wonderful. So it is now the villain's turn. Alright, so the villain goes now. 1 threat on the main scheme. Schemes for 2 plus 3. Okay, so total of 4. Introductor puts it on for 5. And the bad card is interference. Place counters on the board members. Okay. And that's aim interference is a treachery. I don't have any threat on my suit to trigger that, so I'm going to have to deal with it. Actually, I want to play all these cards, so sadly I'm going to have to put them on. Alright. So first things first, Nick's going to exhaust to heal for 4. He's going to flip to hero form. Maria's going to exhaust to remove 2 threat from Widow's Web. Her interrupt when I thwart. Put the remove threat on Nick's suit. So now I have threat to do something. I'm going to play Super Spies, which is a team up for Nick and Maria. Maria and Nick are both in play. Place up to 3 threat tokens on suit form upgrades. It does something else for Maria's deck, but Maria's deck is not here, so we're not going to care. Alright, I'm going to exhaust these 2. Take the last 2 threat off of Widow's Web. So you guys go. Thank you for your service. I'll see you in a little while. I'll exhaust Fury's Watch, remove 2 threat from here to play eye patch camera. So next time any threat gets put on the main scheme, I can discard this to give it to myself. Toss the flying car, lose a threat to Ready Nick. Nick will exhaust to remove 2 more threat from Widow's Web. I use Helicarrier to reduce the cost by 1. And 2, another surveillance team to put under surveillance on the main scheme. I will use concentrated fire to play down specialized training. Everybody's done their business. Okay, so alright, everybody straighten up. And we will draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. Bad card for decking out. And I shuffle. Maria should have gotten a consequential for attacking. So, practice plan, secret agent, waylay, practice plan, and Melinda May. Alright, so it goes up by 2. Widow thwarts for 2 plus 3, 4, 5, 10. Ugh. Oh, 9 because the suit. Still not great, but the point is I get it. And abductor also abducts for 1, but I get that. Actually, no, forget that noise. So it would have been 5. So it was at 5. The suit put 10, 9, so we got a total of 5 threat. No, I'm discarding the eye patch camera to take that threat and put it on my suit. So put 4 extra upgrades on the suit. Aim abductor would not have hit, but I would have gotten it, so that's fine. And I discard practice plan to get the eye patch camera back to hand. Yes, much better. Now the 2 bad cards. First bad card, Dance of Death. When revealed, deal 1 damage to a character I control. Oh. Alright, so Nick will take 1. No, wait. Maria will take 1. I want to use her 1 more time. Nick will take 2. And I don't have a 3rd character, so that doesn't matter. And second card is Mad Science. Each aim minion gains acceleration 1. Oh, that was a mistake. I should have canceled Dance of Death. I took 4 on this. Into Nick will exhaust her move. 2 threat from under surveillance. Maria will and put a thingy on. Maria will exhaust her move. 2 more threat from under surveillance. And put the 2 threat on Nick. So Maria's gone. Okay, we might be able to do this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. To play Melinda May. She does her basic power, and then we see if that helps me that I can flip over. Okay. This might actually work. And then Waylay I use the helicarrier and the watch to pay for that. Alright, that might be the play to get me an actual win. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. To pay for Melinda May. One is going to exhaust to thwart the main scheme for 2. Actually, no. She will not do that. She is going to thwart something, but she will. She will thwart Mad Science for 2. Yeah, we'll do that. And then do the response. After Melinda May uses the basic power, look at the top card of the encounter deck. I may discard it. Oh, yeah, that's a good card. I'll do that. That's fine. Because the flying car is going to excuse a scheme thwart to ready Fury. Fury will exhaust to thwart Mad Science away for 2, bringing it to 0. Which will allow me to use Helicarrier, to reduce the next cost of card I play by 1. Then exhaust Fury's watch, remove 2 threat for him, so that's 3 total, to pay Waylay. After a hero thwarts, deal 4 damage to an enemy. 7th, the thwart removed the last threat from a scheme. It did. So, Widow's ability, Force Interrupt. Remove 1 threat from the main scheme. Boom. Discard the top card of the encounter deck. Resolve preparation. No preparation. So 7. I should be in assault form. 9, 10. Yeah, we'll put 15 threat on Black Widows. I'm trying not to cuss. Work with me here, people. Oh, Retaliate should have given me 1 damage. But now we remove that. Okay, everybody straightened. That was a great offense turn. So now I just need to deal with these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my 5 cards are Spray Fire, Combat Surveillance, Monica Chang, EM Shield, and Strength. Alright, so the main thing I need to do next turn is at least get these back down to 2. 2 on each counter, because if I can do that, it'll make the next game easier. Alright, Widow puts 2 on the main scheme. Widow attacks for 2 plus Melinda will defend that one. 3, so Miss May is gone. The name abductor will fight on this one for attack me for 2. He'll defend. And bad card. First bad card are the goggles. Prevent all damage from this attack, then discard night vision goggles. The second card is alright, so I'm stunned and take a damage. I was trying to see if I could prevent it, but it looks like I cannot, so alright, so I'm going to go ahead and exhaust the Feared Flying Car and remove the threat to straighten. Alright, I'm going to check the discard pile since that's public knowledge. How many of those interference cards still here? 1, 2. Alright, so there's 1 more in here that could screw me. Alright. We're going to use the Helicarrier to reduce the cost of a card by 1 to pay for covert surveillance. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. And I'm going to put it on my suit. I am going to flip down to Alter Ego this turn because I need to recover, so I'm not worried about putting it in, what's that thing? I will, however, use Strength for 2 fist resources to remove a secret counter from here and deal 2 damage to an enemy. Now use Gemma and Fury's Watch for one resource to put down the EM shield for later. Going to go back to Alter Ego form, exhaust to heal 4 damage, use Infiltrate to change me into Stealth Suit form, and everybody will stand up. I'm going to draw 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Do I have a Waylay, a Spray Fire, a Sky Destroyer, a Homeland Intervention, Agent Coulson, and Covert Surveillance? For my cards to work with. Oh, I'm still stunned, so don't forget that. Alright. Put 2 threat on the main scheme. Widow schemes for 2 plus 3, total of 5. Inductor puts 1 on there, making it 6. Bad card is. Of course it is. Alright. Actually, forget that noise. No. I'm going to use Intelligence Analysis Interrupt. When you reveal a treachery, discard Intelligence Analysis, remove a threat from your suit form upgrade, cancel the effects, and discard it. So yeah, no, I'm not dealing with you. That made me lose more games than I care to count. Alright, so Nick's going to exhaust to heal 4. Actually, no, Nick will not exhaust to heal 4. Nick will instead exhaust to drop the aim abductor. Use hero action for Chief Metal Officer. Spend 2 lightning resources. Remove a secret counter. Then heal a damage. And use 2 mental resources. So in that, remove a secret counter. Remove 2 threat from a scheme. Okay, and finally, hero action. Drop the fist. 2 fist resources. Use 2 damage. I'm sorry, spend 2 fist resources. Remove 1 fist counter. And deal 2 damage to an enemy. The Black Widow. And that is game. Hey, Nick was able to defeat the Black Widow finally. So I am a happy camper. Alright, so now that's over, we complete the after action scenario of the game. So for scenario 1, record the number of total missions. Man, I wanted to get at least one envelope on here now, but I did not because I screwed that up. Okay, but record the total number of minions and side schemes in play. There are none. Record the number of secret counters on each board member. Okay. And if at least one board member has no secret counters on there, gain one evidence card and cross out the campaign log. I did not. I should have looked at it a little better to find out what's going on, but it's okay. The point is we won, so we can still continue from here. Alright, this is okay. We can still work with this. So next game, the priority is probably going to be to get rid of as many of these as we can. Because these are going to help us find out who's the traitor on that end. Okay, so we're down a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. We can still complete this. Either way, guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me on this scenario. I do appreciate it, and I will catch you very soon.